Every year, Iowa State sends around 1,200 students to study in countries all over the world. There, they learn history where it actually happened, become fluent in the language through immersive courses, form connections with people from other countries, and experience countless adventures unique to their study abroad trip. When these students arrive back to campus, their time abroad has opened their eyes to a greater society. Students choose to embark on a study abroad trip for a variety of reasons. They study abroad for a class, to gain a global perspective, to learn a language, to be immersed in a new culture, even to simply escape the winter months and get out of the Midwest. But how many students think ahead to how their study abroad experience can actually set them apart and help them secure a job, internship, or volunteer opportunity? An international education provides a variety of transferable skills, including adaptability, leadership, problem solving, assertiveness, and communication, all desirable traits to prospective employers. If you plan accordingly, you may even obtain job-related practice in your host country through internships and courses. In order to do so, you need to know how to market your unique experience in order to set yourself apart from peers and demonstrate your capabilities gained through studying abroad. But how do you do this? In the next few minutes, I will share with you some easy tips to successfully utilize your study abroad experience during interviews through the emphasis of transferable skills and the use of personal stories to demonstrate your work to prospective employers, thus leaving a lasting impression. Think back to before your study abroad departure. How has your experience shaped who you are today? Have you matured, grown more independent, or become more confident or cross-culturally competent? According to human resource executives, one of the most valued employee attributes is cultural awareness and sensitivity, likely gained through your studies outside of the country. Also topping the list are leadership, communication, motivation, adaptability, willingness to learn, problem solving, and teamwork. An interview is a great opportunity to demonstrate your skills learned abroad. Be sure to carefully read over the position description and relate your transferable skills appropriately. If you wish to illustrate your adaptability, share a story in which you overcame an obstacle. Willingness to learn and cultural awareness could be portrayed by sharing a time in which you joined in on a customary celebration with local villagers. When answering questions such as, "Tell me a time when you were greatly challenged," using the STAR approach will allow you to share your stories and answer questions in an effective manner. First, describe the situation. Next, the task. Then the action you took. And lastly, the positive result. This trick will ensure that you accurately answer the question, give the employer something unique to remember about you, and demonstrate how you handle stress, change, or conflict. Here is an example story from one of our own Iowa State students.
Last year I studied abroad in Italy for fall semester, and on our second weekend my Swedish friends and I took a train to Sorrento where we booked a hostel and planned to visit Capri and the Amalfi Coast. The transportation was difficult in Sorrento and the busing was inconsistent. After spending an amazing time in the sun on the Amalfi Coast, we got onto our bus, but it began traveling in the opposite direction of our hostel. It was late at night and we got nervous. Eventually it stopped, and my friends and I were the only 5 left on the bus, and the driver, who spoke very little English, said, "This is the end. Where are you going?" One of my friends began to panic to another friend, but I got out my camera and pointed to a picture of our hostel sign. "Dove? Where?" I asked. The driver said, "No bus tonight, cab. I'll go back after break." After that, I knew it would be fine. We could take a cab, no problem. No sense in stressing over it now. So we sat and waited for the bus to turn around. We got back to the town square and caught a cab to our hostel easily enough. Ever since that experience, I found that I'm more at ease with the unknown. Somehow, some way, things will always work themselves out if I remain calm and think clearly.
Your decision to study abroad is a step towards setting yourself apart to prospective employers. Put your experience to good use. Take inventory of your experience and learned transferable skills. Practice your stories to highlight those skills, and remember the STAR approach. From the Iowa State University Study Abroad Center, we wish you the best of luck in your future endeavors.